And at that moment, I had a flash forward to the end of my life. I was thinking, what if I hadn't gone to this seminar? What if, my friends hadn't told me to go? What if I remembered when I was 70 or 80? I would have found this journal and I would have thought it's too late. At that moment, I told myself that I would never again turn my back on my dreams, that I go after them like my life depends on it. Because I realized I was more afraid of living an unfulfilled life than I was of any pain that I would go through as I go through life. I promised myself, and from then on, my life changed. I ended up speaking in front of 1,000 people a week later about contribution, gratitude, and charity. I started going to all these events. I got a coaching degree. I got a speaker degree. I worked so hard. I created a project Feeding Gratitude where we go coach people on the street. And we ended up generating $250,000 worth of food over 3 years. I gave up every Friday and gathered teams of people. I didn't know it at the time, but these were my first masterminds. There were people that would gather together. We would have food. We would go coach the homeless and the people that need it, and then we'd talk about all the experiences that we had. And then I started giving seminars to hundreds of people, and I realized I was so happy. I was fulfilled. It didn't stop there. I became an author of 3 books. I started coaching individuals. I created workshops. I did everything I could with one purpose. The purpose of my life is to impact the world in a massive and positive way. So I've been working on my skills and helping to make this happen. Now, I want to tell you first, I am here for you. There's nothing that makes me happier than helping people to go after their dreams, to give them the courage to move forward, and to make their life happen. You're not going to regret it. And secondly, out of all the things I've done, out of the hundreds of thousands of dollars I've spent, there's nothing that I have been a part of that's more powerful than a mastermind, a gathering of people together to share their dreams, their goals, their skills, their contacts, everything. We rise together. You don't have to do it alone.